Edition LLC Crystal Edge Technology screens, and our new FLE company. We're painting a bigger surface today, so we're painting down our large box we have right here. This is going to be used for our projection screen for our new FLE Dark Silver Cinemax. And we're going to be doing demonstrations with this inside and outside. My projector is a Sony. Let me show you my Sony projector. This is my Sony projector that I got for $10 on eBay. That's it. That's all it cost me was $10. Full cost, if you're considering the shipping costs and tax, $2 for the tax, and shipping was around 15 bucks. All right, so this is the upgrade version. I'll be sending out a quart of this for free to my customers who've already ordered the other version. So we make sure everybody's caught up. It is a one-coat application, very easy to apply. Oh, and just to add real quick, because we know we get that whole, well, it's the same as, no, it's not. Anything we do it differently. It has a very strange color to it, as I showed you. It is definitely different. It's going on the floor. All right, so let's get this applied to the surface, and we can be done from there. I can start showing off the screen. Make sure I got you guys right here. Now, we use 9-inch gnat rollers. I had people contacting me saying, I use a foam roller. Why use a foam roller? We never use foam rollers. We've never used a foam roller anytime in any of the demonstrations. We've never used foam rollers. A foam roller is going to mark and damage the screen. That's why I advise people, don't use them, because we don't use them. See? One coat application, that's it. This is how I make my products. All my products are this way. So as I said before, I do not want to be doing 9, 10 applications. I don't even want to do a 3 application. I just don't want to do it. It's too much work. I have to paint in multiple screens, especially have to be on site. If I'm doing an installment, I do not want to be doing multiple applications for a screen. It's too much work. I'm watching you. You're not supposed to be over there. You know that. You think because I'm on camera, this is his time to go do something crazy. He was sitting in a chair a few minutes ago, listening to the music, quiet. Now he's over at the door, because he hears me on camera, he figures, he's not going to be paying me any mind. Let me go get in some trouble. Alright, let's get the other side done. Make sure with the cracks. No, we're in a box. We're in a box, so just make sure I get all my corners and all my cracks done. All right. over this. Okay. That's it, we're done. So, as you can see, this is why I warn people from the door. While being too fast and jumping too quick, making statements you can't back up. The claim that you have the same FLE that we have, no, you don't. What you tried to mimic was an ambient light rejection. That's what you did. See, when we first came out, we told you that it was an ambient light rejection. It's in all the videos. Ambient light rejection. Which are going to upgrade it to an FLE. FLEs have strange colors attached to them. So they don't look like normal screens. So if you went out and you tried to make an FLE technology, again, we explained to you, don't do this because it's going to be pretty embarrassing. So what screen do you have? Because you definitely don't have what we have over here. It's a completely different screen. We had somebody come on YouTube and claim that they made an FLE. No tests, nothing at all. We just have it. No test at all. No, these screens are all tested. This right here can take a certified out easy. So this is our dark silver. It is gorgeous. So, customers, we got about 20 people have ordered this. So we're going to be actually sending them out 32 ounces for their upgrades. We always take care of our customers. We'll send it out to them, and then this is the new upgrade color right here. I didn't want that gray. You see the floor? The floor is the original version. The screen we just painted, that's the new. As I told you before, I didn't like the color. The gray is like, it's old. It's old-fashioned. It's outdated. Needed something a lot more advanced. All right, so we're gonna hang this up. And I'm loving my $10 projector. $10. I was on the forum site yesterday. The guy was like, where did you get that projector from? I said, dude, I have to explain to people over and over again. It's not the projector. It's the screen. That's why we take the white surface, we stick it against the screen. We take the certifies, we stick it against the screen. They show you that it's the screen that does it. It's not the projector. If it was the projector, everything would all match with no problem. Oh, this thing is going to be gorgeous. I can't wait. And yes, this will be going outside too. So as you see in the floor, I painted the entire floor with the first version of the Dark Silver Cinemax. That was the first. This one here, I told you it's got an upgrade coming in. Upgrade came in last night. I was so tired. I had everything shipped to my address, so that way I wouldn't have any complications. I need to get my hands on this. We had some porch pirates in the neighborhood lately, so I wanted to make sure I got my hands on this product no matter what. So we're able to go in and upgrade it, and there we go. Now once this dries nicely, I can get it up on the wall, get the hooks already up there, and then we can set up our Sony $10 projector. So while that's drying, I'll show off my projector over here I got for 10 bucks. I am so happy with this projector, you have no idea. So this is my baby right here. $10 is all I had to spend for it. Shipping costs was around 15 bucks. And it didn't come snail mail, because usually if you get a projector and it's cheap, it comes by snail mail, which takes forever to get here. We got it here in no time at all. So the merchant did a fantastic job. Oh, by the way, if you're curious, these are what the application you need to apply for business licensing and all that stuff like that. I had to go to City Hall and get mine, so I can get my application taken care of. I had to get a second license for something so I can be out this summer to start showing off our stuff. Because I'm glad someone told me about that. Because if I had went out there and they had asked for that second license, I would have been in a lot of trouble. So thank God that didn't happen. There's our adapter we're using on the side. So this is a HDMI to VGA adapter. These are cheap. We get them for like 14 bucks. They make another version for gaming which I gotta go dig through my box and get that. Oh, this thing is absolutely beautiful. There is my, let's see right quick. I gotta get a work light over top me. I really do. I have a work light. I actually need to install that. I need to install the work light for overhead so it's the table. I'll do that today. I have work lights. This is my work light right here. So I got to install that over top my table so I can see. Actually, 2 of these are supposed to go on because I'm going to be expanding this table. I'm getting 2 of these utility tables, cardboard utility tables, for over there too also, so I can get all my stuff organized much better. I do like this table so much. This is one I built for basically just building for on cardboard. But anyway, I'm going to install that utility light today so we can get that done. But anyway, so yeah, this thing is absolutely freaking amazing. I love this projector. Now, as I told you before, it has no HDMI. This is old. It has an S video jack, analog video. These are old. This is an old projector. A projector like these right here don't cost you a lot of money. And again, people will skip over these because they'll feel at the end of the day that this projector doesn't have what it takes to give them an excellent image. And the sad thing about it is even the projector you spent the money for is still not going to give you an excellent image. Even though you think it's excellent, it's just not. That's why we do the side-by-sides, just to show you. And there's the vents right here. I'm trying to figure out where in the world there's lamp replacement. It's probably, chances are, it's underneath. Because most of them are underneath. That's the filter system. Filter might have to be cleaned out, so I have to take that out and clean it. Where is your lamp? It's not there. There's a little compartment in there, but I have no idea what that would be for. Sony, sometimes their lamps can be in the back, and the chances are it's probably back here behind this panel. Because that's how the Sony VPL FH30s are. Their fans are literally behind a compartment. So that's where it's at. But the filter, yeah, we're going to definitely take that filter out and clean that today. Get the filter cleaned out. That's basically about it. But other than that, the projector's clean. It's very, very clean. I found another merchant who had some more of these. I ordered 3 more for myself. I like these. They look amazing. I can't wait to show this off on the black technology next. Oh, by the way, I told you it's an XGA projector. So the Sony we have, Old Faithful, is an SVGA. And this right here is an XGA. That's all. That's all it took to get that image to go pow, pop off like that. We don't need a lot of power. We don't need an over zealous 4K projector or a massive. We got 1080p projectors right there on the floor. My 1080p, no, sorry, 1080p, 5,000 lumens, Christie's on the floor. We don't need any of that at all. Period. We don't have to switch over to WXGA or XGA. We can just do it with a basic XGA projector and increase the capabilities. So this is a VPL-CX100. That's what we have right here. I'm gonna go grab my other projector. Now, see how that looks? There you go. That's why I said FLEs have strange colors attached to them. That's why we design them that way, so nobody can't mimic our stuff. Because you got anybody, if you have a gray paint at the end of the day, anyone can mimic a gray paint. We can do it easily. We can mimic a gray. You have to have a different color. And since we do color paints and all that other crazy stuff, we can put weird and strange designs to our products. They look like nobody else's. This is the Old Faithful, which we're still going to be using her. Ordered another adapter for her. This is an SVGA projector. This right here is an XVGA projector. So it's just one slight little upgrade. The next one in this would be WXGA. That's the next one next to this. And then you get WXGA. And people buy it, they could buy the higher, because the higher res, because it's supposed to bring out better images, contrast, and all that stuff. When you got a genuine black screen, you don't have to worry about any of that. And technology you have over here, you don't have to worry about it either. Well, that's won't dry. Hold on for a minute, I'll get that hung up and get my projector set up. Now, when I was showing you the screen, the first one, since we're in all this light, and this is first. Oh shoot! I better get that first. Get that capped off because I got a container over there. Could have knocked it over the floor. Now, if you look at it, looks gray, doesn't it? But technically, it changes. And no, it's not chameleon. I've got hit with that multiple times. Oh, it's chameleon, it's chameleon. No, you don't know chameleon paint. Chameleon paint, you walk around, it actually changes colors. That's what chameleon does. I've heard them all. I go to forum sites, I hear them all. All kinds of excuses of what it could be, what it might be, and what it should be. Yeah. Heard them all. Let me get this backside dry too. A bit. Definitely don't want to hit my curtain. I gotta go over there, I gotta change it out anyway, but still. Let this dry in the back. A little bit. Too many rags here? Why don't you have any rags? You never can find rags when we need them. Rags all over the place. You can't find any rags. So again, this is much bigger than the screen size that I had before. Much bigger. This is the original color. That's the one before we upgraded it. And this right here is our black technology. The reason why I'm doing that is because in the demonstration, people were staring at the screen. They were like, oh, that's a black screen you're showing off. No, it's not a black screen we're showing off. It has shifting technology, which means that screen right there, and I'll show you in the demonstration, can basically shift to contrast levels. That's literally how light the screen was. You was watching the demonstration on the Sony that was pulling up the real dark levels. That's the comparison next to an actual black screen. Kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah. So when you saw the OLED demonstration pop up with the horse and how the screen went dark and everything, there you go. That is the screen we use. And I'll show you in the demonstration. I'll take the screen. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. I'll put it up there and you'll see that screen turn dark and look just like a black screen. But it's not. It's actually gray. So when I get people saying that, oh, it's just, no, our gray technology is way beyond everybody else's. That's what put us on the map when we first came out. Because we did stuff that other people weren't doing. But I'll show you. All right, my screen over here. So this can dry. Set it over here real quick. With this one right here, because I don't want you to think like, oh, that's a completely different screen. No, same one. Same thing. A couple of times, but to work for it. Supposed to be covered in some kind of thing or something. The thing about it is, why some people can't understand it all is because they're still stuck. The heck am I caught on here? They're still caught on old traditions. Old traditions of basic gray and black paint. That's where they're stuck at. They haven't learned to evolve past that point. And because they haven't learned to evolve past that point, they can't understand the new stuff. So basically, you got to crack some books. You're going to have to basically, literally study. Not basically just mix some stuff together. No, you have to study. Crack some books. Go on Google. You have to understand the physics of light, all that. Even energy basically triggers off ambient light rejection technology. You'd be surprised. Got to study all that. You want to make it sound like it's so simple. It's not simple. That's the reason why you don't have any tests. There should be tons of testing we should find on any of these products. We can't find any because they haven't done any tests because they don't really make any real products. Real tests require real products are a real test. And if you want to make it sound, and that's why we have the match or better. Because if you're making claims that your product is doing all this, then guess what? You should be able to do the exact same thing we're doing if it's that easy. Why do you think we have all these certified screens sitting over here? And they don't have any certified screens, and they don't buy the projectors we buy at the end of the day because this stuff wouldn't function right. They got to buy expensive machines to get the screen to produce better. That's how all that works. Now my market for my screens this summer is $50. That's it. That's all I got to spend for projectors. It's $50. So again, if someone says they're saving you money, they can't save you money if they can't save it themselves. You wouldn't go to an accountant to take care of your business if he has a track record of always going and filing for bankruptcy. That doesn't sound good. Or a mechanic that maybe out of 100, 99% of his cars end up in accidents. You wouldn't go there either, would you? All right then, there you go. All right, same grade screen. I'm gonna take it down, throw it again so you can see we haven't swapped anything out. I'm gonna set up my projector, Old Faithful. Well, actually, Old Faithful 2. This is our big brother. Oh, and by the way, yesterday, haven't changed any settings. We don't need to. It's perfect. But the projector was in eco mode the entire time. And I was trying to switch over to eco mode because we don't use our projectors, and we don't require eco mode. And just to add real quick, when you adjust eco mode and you're in a dark environment, that does not count. Eco mode does not count when you're in dark environments. So when you're well-lit environments, eco mode actually counts. Let's get it from the computer. I'm going to swing you over here because you're all in the business. You're good. I'll swing you over here. Thank you. It's in the room, that's all. Thank you. Because you're all up in the business. All up in the business. Alright, so let me see. Got it set up anyway. And let me see. Oh yeah, we're taking from there. Yeah, all the equipment is right here to set up. So you search for anything, because everything's here. Today's Saturday. I'm definitely going for a walk today. I'm going to go out and get something. Go to maybe juice bar or something? Yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to be yesterday, but I was busy yesterday. Maybe that's a crazy independent store. No way. We'll be outside also too with this big screen. Definitely got to go outside the giant screen. That'd be crazy not to. All right, let me put you over here so you can dry nicely. Put you over here. All right. This Sony hooked up. We need power. We definitely up here. Now, as I told you before, I have some plans for my products. At the end of the year, that's why I've got my licenses and everything. I'm locking them in. I will be signing the distributorship contracts. The Crystal Edge and the Black Series sites, marketplaces will be removed and set up as an information page. And the new FLE, and there's another website we're going to be building. It's another one to put together. Those two sites one's going to involve the luxury, and the other one, hey, you don't need to be over there. No. Come on. The minute I start setting up, you start going over there. No, get over there. The FLE is going to be one site, and then the legendaries will be on another site. Those are the rare edition screens. We'll have full control of that. So I'm pretty sure they're going to give out some locations on where and who's distributing, who's going to have them. We won't be having screen paints anymore, just so you know. They'll be converted to physical. So I told you about the whole thing and distributorship and all that stuff. So that's where I want to go. All right, let me see. That's hooked up there. And let's see, soundboard's on. Soundboard's not even plugged up. Soundboard should be plugged in. What is the power cord for soundboard? Okay, here we go. Actually, take just one extension cord with that, because I'm going to expand it a little farther back. Second extension cord for that. And of course, the papers. As I said before, we could literally run the company alone off the ad tech by itself. Ad tech involves companies, and yeah, they're willing to spend a couple $1,000s, even 10 grand for that technology. So ad tech can run itself. All right, let me see. I tell you, I'm a big fan of Christie's. Everybody knows I love Christie's. Man, this particular model, I got to do a Christie in this side by side. I'm curious. This is actually it actually is a projector that works amazing with the technology. Well, actually, any of the brand names work amazing with technology, but I've never had one of these before. I still love the fact that people still think that the projector does all the work. It's a shame, but it's true. I've done it myself. Hey, I'm guilty myself of doing that. Thinking that the projector does all the work. It doesn't. Color red. I have no idea why people insist on using white screens. They literally, honestly, I'm going to tell you something. That is not red. That is literally not red at all. That doesn't even read red. Straight and cheesy straight. Oh, there we go. That's not even red. It looks red, doesn't it? But it's not red. The black would be the red. That pulls the red instead. But it actually picks up pretty good. Picks up better than the white surface, doesn't it? But you're still not seeing red. Now, I told you about the shifting technology, right? So you just saw the screen side by side. And take it off and throw it next to the other screen. It's not exactly dark. It's actually very light. We developed this because I wanted to make lighter screens, but the ability to be able to accept the ambient projection technology, which requires darker screens to work. So we decided to do a shifting technology. Let me see. Starfield Screensaver. Okay, so take the same screen. This is the black technology here. I'm gonna lay this right here. I'm gonna take the same screen we have there. I've done this on camera. Literally, I've done this on camera before. We had something called gunmetal LT, which is a light version of gunmetal, but it can actually read a contrast level. All right, so I'm gonna remove it off. And you can see we've got plenty of light in our environment, so our environment's not dark. All right, same screen I have here in my hand. Just gonna take you off right here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. See, that's why I said at the end of the day, I can't explain enough when I say that we are not in the same category. Not by far. We've done so much research, so much studying to do screen paint on a whole different level. Not that basic nonsense 10 years ago. We did that stuff. Everybody did that 10 years ago. There's nothing different about it. It's just black and white paint. That's all it is. That's why they can't be. If their product was different, then you would see the screen be to pull up contrast levels. You would see it being to be put in tons of well-lit environments. You don't see that. You see these dark environments, light splash behind the back of the screen to give off the illusion that you're in a well-lit environment. Nothing has changed with their screens at all. But yet we could do that. So as you can see, that screen is not black in any way whatsoever. It's actually lighter than the new one right there. So with that being said, that's what we call contrast shifting technology. That's why before you get on camera and you start running your mouth about a 2.0 gain, that's not 2.0 gain, what you call it, range gain, that dumb nonsense, and can't back it up, you have to literally back this up. That's why you just watch me talk about contrast shifting technology. Just watch me take a screen, put it against the wall, it pulled a really dark shade of doesn't pull black, it mimics it black, and throw it against the screen. It's actually black, and it picks up. Now, side by side, is it going to be the mimic next to it? Not really. The black screen is really going to show its colors because, again, it pulls a 100%. But the technology does have the ability to be able to mimic. And again, we developed that because the lighter screens don't do well with the FLE or ambient light rejection technology we designed. They have to be able to absorb. That's why when I sit there and I tell people, at the end of the day, I say, hey, look, show me this. Show me that your product can do this. And all I get is a bunch of blah, 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 and blah, 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 because they don't know, and the other person doesn't know, and nobody knows. I'm just writing stuff in there for the sake of just writing stuff in there. OLED contrast demonstrations. Outlet contrast demonstrations. We just literally got skipped on that whole thing. Oh, I got one better. Sony contrast demonstration. There you go. Now people, I know at the end of the day, when you got people who can't understand what we do, they start making up the excuses. Oh, it's got to be this, and it's got to be that, and it's got to be that, and it's got to be this. That's because you don't know what you're doing, and you can't understand what we're doing. So you're just making up fake theories. Remind you, I've been on site with this stuff, so if it didn't work here, if this camera trick's being used here, guess what? All my customers and everybody we've been on site with has seen this screen walking in and out all day long in these buildings would have saw it. Now, product does work. Your products don't work. So how is that screen, as light as it is, coming up that dark? And if you sit there and say, oh, it's chameleon, it's not chameleon. Because chameleon, again, if you're moving from left to right, anywhere you move, it changes. That's the chameleon. I know guys who do custom cars, they do chameleon paint jobs. You walk around that car, it changes. This does not change. If that was the case, my floor is painted in the same thing. My floor would change every time I walk past it. Nope. And because they can't figure it out, they start making up excuses. Well, it's got to be this and got to be that. No, it's called cracking a book. That's what it's called. Faith in God and cracking books. You have to do research. All these technology screens you see out here, Elite Screens, Dark Star, all that stuff, Black Diamond, all these companies do tons and tons of research. You can't be splashing stuff around on camera and then sit there and say, and make up stuff. It doesn't exist. So if we're gonna get in here and talk about FLE, fusion light energy, a screen that absorbs sunlight, I got a ton of demonstrations of this screen doing this. Contrast shifting technology is right there. You watched it. Pretty sick, ain't it? So y'all have regular paints. That's what you have. Because if I'm going online and I'm looking at a gray paint, I want to see it do something that another gray screen can't do. And that's pull up an amazing contrast level. Because white levels don't mean jack. I get sick and tired of these gray screens talking about, oh, we got the white levels and colors. You don't see colors. You don't properly pick a white level. So a white screen would do that at the end of the day. But if you're saying that there is a comparison, no. It isn't. Your product doesn't do anything special. Shelf paint can do the exact same thing your stuff can do. You have to show a difference. Now, if I come on and I see a gray screen doing this, that shows me it does something different. Now, I'm not going to paint over this. We're going to be using this for demonstrations to show off the contrast shifting technology that we've had for years that we've been telling you about. This is why we don't use expensive projectors. It's not required. You don't save any money. You buy a gray screen, you're going to buy a projector with higher contrast because you're not reading it off that screen, you won't. You're going to have to spend money for a higher resolution because your resolution is going to be extremely poor on a gray screen and white screen. And you will be picking up that screen door effect. That's definitely going to happen, especially the DLP Rainbow. They do trigger off the lighter screens too. So you got to deal with that at the end of the day. Definitely going to have a border around it because again, it's going to bleed out. These screens don't require borders at all, period. So that's going to cost you more money. And for anyone that sits there and says that they save you money, how much did you pay for your setup? Because right now, I got a $10 projector and a cardboard screen. Can't get any cheaper than that. With outstanding results in fully lit environments, outside, on projectors that cost me next to nothing.
Hyundai Santa Fe versus Subaru Outback. Look what Santa Fe has and what Outback doesn't.
You don't understand. That's what I try to explain to people who make these products. You are so far behind in screen paint technology and projector technology. It's not even funny how far you're behind. You're at least behind 10 years. That's how far back you are. You should have been had stuff like this a long time ago. Biggest problem of a gray screen is its contrast level. Not color, not white levels, contrast. That's why when you see me watching demonstrations on these gray screens, I'll be like, where's the contrast demonstration? Where's the contrast demonstration? There you go. You're supposed to be showing this. You're 10 years behind. You're 10 years behind. Should have been had contrast shifting technology. You have a gray screen. When I get on camera and I sit there and say that you are behind, that you're not upgraded, that your products don't work and function properly, I'm not doing this to basically tear you down. It's the truth. I can come in here and I can back up anything I say out of my mouth. And that's the way it's supposed to be. If I'm looking at a gray screen at the end of the day, I couldn't care less about your colors and white levels. You're supposed to pull that anyway. It's the contrast you can't see. Like black screens. Couldn't care less about contrast on a black screen. For what? It's black. It's the white levels I'm looking at. And I'm not talking about white levels on using, oh my goodness, freaking 3,000, 4,000. No, you got to drop it at 1,000 lumens, fully lit environment. And you have to have tons of these tests. You can't find any of your tests on your product. This is bad. This means at the end of the day that your stuff wasn't properly tested and it has an extremely high failure rate sitting behind it. That's what that stands for. That's what that stands for. Extremely high failure rate behind it. You should have gray screen. Well, they won't figure it out. Forget it. It's no point. This is a waste of time even discussing it. That's why I said your gray screens are outdated. And you're sitting there doing these demonstrations over and over again on these gray screens, and you're showing nothing but color and white levels, blah, blah, blah. That's nothing new. Any great paint from a store can do the same thing. It's contrast level is what you're going to have to show off. That's what you got to prove. That's the part you have to prove. Who cares about the color? Which side are we on? Oh. See? And there you are. Always in the way. Literally. No, you don't have to be there. I told you not to be there. I already had that conversation with you. Are you listening? No, hard hitting. We do what we want to do. Because I'm a cat. I don't listen for that. About that, but that's Taco. On so many levels, that is Taco. Taco will not listen until it's too late. Yeah, that's Taco. Also, 2 cardboard screens are extremely easy to hang. Now, does this have shifting? Oh, heck yes, it has it in it. It definitely has it embedded in it. Which means it comes up darker than the other one. Incredible, isn't it? Beautiful. We got a bigger screen, much bigger screen. I'm going to bring that down a little bit. Let's see on the side. Oh. So when I write down contrast shifting technology, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do me a video, just like we just did a few minutes ago. I'm going to do a short video, contrast shifting, and I'll put that in the link right there so you can click on that and you can see it for yourself. And we'll also do it on site. There's not enough evidence for you. If you need more proof. I'm not going to eat the boxes really, no. Nothing to talk. We're going to have to level it some. Oh, we tape them together. Gee whiz. That was a smart move, Ken. Let's tape the boxes together. We got another one here. Actually, this fits quite nicely here. going to need this one, box. Go. Much better. As I said, do not make up stuff. If you're going to get in this field, don't make stuff up, please. You got to back all that stuff up. Can't repeat the same. The more you do that, the more you advertise that product as not being what it is, the bigger the chance that you have of being hit with fraud charges for your company. You know, I'm advertising this FLE technology to absorb sunlight, and that's why I went out there and did all those demonstrations, because we have to back this up. I'm getting a lot of trouble for that. The companies are going to be buying that stuff at the end of the day, and they find out that stuff doesn't work. They put that stuff on their glass and it doesn't function and work. How much trouble I can get into? A lot of trouble. Oh.
When you have rheumatoid arthritis, the smallest things can feel like the biggest obstacles, but Xeljanz may help. Xeljanz is for adults with moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis.
Now see how it does that wide format? That's crazy. It does it automatically. Like any video I play, it automatically switches over to a wide format. Which I gotta read more in this projector, because this projector does a little different. Is it possible I can do a 235.1 from this? How gorgeous it looks. Cardboard projection screen. Cost me nothing. That screen was free. The cardboard's free. We used the labels to put the system together. They're free. And the projector cost me $10. And it's in, right now it's running in eco mode. That's why I explained to you at the end of the day, get what you paid for. Don't get ripped off in the process. We understand that we're going to have people going to come against us and spread all kinds of nasty rumors about our company because they don't want to do the work. They don't want to basically produce good products. They'd rather sit back, be lazy, and do nothing and charge you all this money at the end of the day. Or basically sell you a product that we can tell at the end of the day at a $40 to $60 price range, there's nothing going into that at all, period. So you get what you paid for. Dark environment, cheap products. That's what you're going to get. Get what you paid for. Can't save you money if they can't save money themselves. So technically, the only thing I paid for in this setup is the projector because the screen was free. Oh, and the screen paint, of course. Yep. Their stuff is more tested. We've been on more sites. Oh, definitely going to be doing a cardboard screen on the site, by the way. Because they're going to get a kick out of that one. Now we're not running any HDMI outputs. This is running off an adapter from VGA. We're at 2700 lumens. And we're at an XGA projector. There's a lot of power. And this is now, when we get our pictures, we load these onto the site. This is the dark silver, FLE Dark Silver Cinemax. Now mind you, that is a pretty good sized screen. I still have, I'll show you how much paint we have left over to paint the screen in. What I mean by the coat process is extremely good. See that paint moving around there? That's how much we had left. We only needed this much to complete that. So it has amazing coverage. And as you can see, one coat application where they paint over some printed boxes. We didn't have to roll back over and over again. Just basically just get into little crack areas because we're painting on boxes, but that's basically about it. You can spray this on, you can roll it on, and you're done. That's it. No expensive projectors required. Menu. It's in standard picture mode, so it's not using dynamite or anything to make it look, enhance it. It's just standard. And I'm gonna come down here, show you. We're in 69 format. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to show you what we have here. So let me see, function, standard power saving mode. Standard, let me see. Lamp, okay, here. So here, see our lamp? Our lamp is in standard, which means it's in eco mode. And I'll show you why. I'll come over here and hit menu. Sorry about that. Gotta hold you guys at the same time, because we got the lights over top. The glare from the lights actually bounce off everything in here. Oh, come on. There we go. I'll go back over here. Oh shoot, what am I doing? We have remote controls to this darn thing. Hold on for a minute, people. I'm gonna get my remote controls on the table. So, you'll see, this is my lamp mode. My lamp mode can go to high, or it can go to standard. If I put it on high, see how much brighter the screen got? We have it running in eco mode the entire time. So we don't have to run it. We're not going to have to burn our lamps out because the screen is going to worry about the screen washing out or fading. Let's go through any of that. This is all in factory settings. Whoever sold me this did it all in factory settings. So when we got this, we took it right out of the box. We didn't change anything. We set up. The only thing we did was the focus, and that's it. That's all we had to do. Keystone is on automatic, so we're good.
Check out these deals of the week at Walgreens.
This is an easy one. Now, if you're going to be doing a cardboard screen, for those of you who have to from a cardboard, the box system we have here, this is just for demonstration, that's all. They do make a 4x8 surface that you can get on Amazon or they think at a Home Depot. They're much thicker. You do have to cut it with a saw so that you know. You're not going to be cutting this with a pair of scissors. But it's a fantastic screen. It's lightweight on top of that, and you can levitate them because there's no weight to them. going to be working on a customized screen paint for the mini projectors coming through. Or portable setups. They're going to be next. That theater on the go is going to be amazing. Projector and Bluetooth speakers and screen. Now, for the person who thought they were basically mimicking our FLE technology, no. That's not going to work. Sorry about that.
These two are fighting, and ideas are banging around in Bella's head and heart like lights in storm.
That's why I tell you and warn people, don't do that. Because, again, we can change anything out we want. And sometimes we show up a product, it's not quite done yet. It's in the beginning stages. So if you're seeing something in the beginning stages and you figure, oh, do the same thing, no, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. We don't function on your level. We don't make stuff like on your level. We don't do testing like that. No, it's completely different. So again, not going to go well for you. Somebody already did that already. Thought they were mimicking our stuff. Please. We did small screens. I posted them on a forum site. Somebody came in and said, oh, so it's not a real big difference because it's on a small screen. Oh, so you're saying we don't do big screens at the end of the day? Yeah, they got flooded. Go to the map 250, 27 feet back. So I'm saying 3 of the projectors already. So I can only spend under $50 for my projector. That shows you at the end of the day that we don't have to spend money if we don't want to. Our customers save thousands of dollars from us. We could take on certified screens that save them thousands of dollars. No expenses required. Thousands of dollars. Beat. Where we did the beat this, man? They got it there. This is 27. When I come back in the day, we're going to drop this on 1,000. Contrast is extremely, extremely important for your screen. The white screens and gray screens are not going to be able to read it. That's why even with the lighter technology we developed, they'll have that contrast shifting, because again, the FLE and anything we develop, it won't work with it. It's a waste of time.
Similarly, designers utilize colors to evoke specific reactions from consumers, whether it be through advertising or product packaging. Beyond their aesthetic appeal, colors also hold cultural significance. Different cultures attribute various meanings to specific colors based on their traditions and beliefs. For example, in many Eastern cultures, red symbolizes good fortune and happiness, while in Western cultures, it is often associated with passion and love. Colors have the power to unite people from diverse backgrounds. They serve as a common language that transcends barriers of language and culture. When we come together to celebrate events such as Holi or Carnival, we revel in a kaleidoscope of colors that unite us in joyous celebration. In nature, colors abound in all their splendor. From the lush greenery of forests to the vibrant blooms of flowers, nature presents an endless array of hues that captivate our senses. The changing seasons bring forth a symphony of colors, from the golden hues of autumn leaves to the delicate pastels of spring blossoms.
So I'm going to be expanding my utility desk and dropping in some work lights. I do like the utility desk. And
Colors are not confined solely to the natural world. They also permeate the
the
urban
portal to
landscape.
finish, the volcano
The
to
vibrant
finish.
graffiti adorning city walls infuse urban environments with energy and creativity.
A lot of work to do.
In bustling marketplaces, colorful textiles and wares create a feast for the eyes, inviting us to partake in the rich tapestry of human culture.
We're doing a demonstration on the contrast shifting that'll be loaded onto the site. Let me see. I'm gonna go with now see, your menu is literally supposed to be black. It's not supposed to be gray.
For a limited time, save $10 on Powerbomb.
Switch to Chrome to protect yourself from malware, so you can surf without getting phished.
Alright, this has been somewhat, I'm not even done yet. Nowhere near done today. Nowhere near done. At all. Period. What do we got right now for time? Let's see what's going to be up today. 8:07. Okay, cool. We got to be out of here before 10 o'clock. Get this stuff. I gotta go pick up glue because we're gonna need it to build the desk. The other extension for the utility desk, I need glue. This entire screen was taped together. There's no glue in it at all. None. It's pretty interesting. It doesn't have a 235.1. It does a 235.1. For some reason, I have no idea how it's doing that. Sorry about that. Too much information. But I have no idea how that's doing that. It's a 16:9 format. How is it pushing out like a 235.1? If I'm sitting there going to the menu, it's got to have a 235.1 setting in it. Do Sonics do this? Sorry about that, but I had a menu. See right here? Let me pause. Oh, you can't pause on the computer. You can pause on the computer, but it has a 16:9. That is not a 16:9 format. But now, I gotta go grab me. I grabbed me a couple more. I got a couple from a couple of merchants. I still kept it under the $50 mark. See right here? See, for the settings, it's not even in the high settings, it's in standard. So this thing is in factory settings right now. So we're going to do another one. We're going to do a smaller one because this is a big screen. And we're going to paint one side of it white and gray and with our technology. To show you, you're really, like I said, without that screen, without the screen, this projector would be trash right now. And it's amazing because of the technology we're using. Well, I explained to you that don't trust your projector at the end of the day. It's going to fix the whole thing because it's just not. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff real quick on here. Color temperature is low. That's pretty great. I love it. I love it when I get people that come in and say, well, your settings are real high, or you're using 4 or 5. Look, it doesn't make a difference. Whatever I do, your screen can't work on it. It doesn't work. A gray and white screen, even silvers, don't work. 50 lumens, 200 lumens, 150 lumens, doesn't make a difference. 4,000, 5,000, ultra short throws, doesn't make a difference. Even at a Casio laser projector, couldn't get the read. They don't work, doesn't make a difference. I can have the settings all the way up, I can have the settings all the way down, it won't read on a gray and white screen. Because again, if a gray screen, even a white screen, one of the two things they have to show off is their contrast. Nobody cares about color and white levels on a gray and white screen. You have to show that your gray and white screen can do something that no other gray and white screen can do. You have to read a contrast. That's the weak part of a gray screen. It's just contrast and ambient light capabilities. If you can't pass that milestone, you're going to have a problem on your hands. So no one cares when I see somebody showing, oh, it picks up color, big deal. All right, gray sheets will do the same thing. Show me something different. Show me all these gray paints again, and show your screen point at this crazy contrast level. Next to that, show me something. Other than that, at the end of the day, you're just another great paint. That's what it comes down to. So no matter what caliber projector we use, you're still going to react the same way. So, FLE, the upgrade for my customers who ordered the other one, we'll send you the upgrade for free of charge. What better way to show off a new technology than with a $10 projector? Real quick, a little information on the product here. We have 32 ounces available overseas. Overseas is free shipping, so you don't pay anything at all. This product does come with a blackout cloth surface that you can paint on. It's a 8 feet by 10 feet, more than enough. And the 32 ounces will paint up to 150 inch screen 16:9. It is fully weatherproof, ultra short throw compatible, and as you can see, it pulls up an amazing image, even if you want to spend $10 for your projector. Pictures will be changing out. We'll be adding videos and pictures to the site, so you can check those out. And also, too, I'll be doing some more demonstrations on the contrast shifting technology, which is also embedded in this screen. we're done with this, we start working on the portables. And the portables, we have to do the gamers, because the gamers involved in one of those. Then we have the tabletops to do. We have the mat coming up. We have the gaming mat coming up for the gaming technology. And then we have a dedicated screen paint coming out for inflatable projection screens to turn those into OLED technology. And I just suffer with a white inflatable screen ever. Look at you. Look at all stretchy. Roar. And your fake reals. Alright people, hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I have to get ready to get downtown because I need to pick up some glue and stuff so I can extend my utility desk, install the lights in for that so I can see a little better when I'm working on the table. And we'll have this outside today. Also too, we're going to be doing this one outside and the 1000 lumen outside on top of that. Hope you enjoyed. Gotta go. If you're interested in the product, it's available on our website for overseas customers. We ship anywhere in the world for free. Challenge me. Find a place I can't ship to. We'll ship it there for free. Alright, that's actually a great way to put that. Yeah, challenge me. Find a place that we can't ship it. We'll ship it there for free. Alright, gotta go. Thank you for your time and God bless.